going on, everybody? It's your boy the SLAP Train, and today we are playing finally, Gran Turismo 5. Now, I was sitting there, I was gonna do some circuit racing, and I saw the beautiful Chevelle. Now, you guys all know I love my American muscle. I love a very nice, clean Chevelle. 454 big block, 1970 SS. This ain't no clone. This is a beautiful, beautiful car, gentlemen. Now, if you guys have ever seen one of these in person, you guys know my love and passion for this car. This is probably one of my biggest dream cars next to like a Viper or something like that, right? So, I mean, if I could, I would own a legit 70 Chevelle, not a clone, none of that, but beautiful, beautiful. So, this is going to be a drifting build, and I haven't done one of these ever on Gran Turismo 5. So this is my very first drifting build, and I didn't really know what to do for this car, right? So, I mean, obviously, it's a massive big block Chevy. This thing is just completely powerful enough as it is, but I had to do some engine improvements, right? So I threw in some ECU. I didn't bother, or I know I did stage 1 engine, and I did a little bit of a bigger intake manifold, sport airflow filter, give it that little extra boost. But I just did kind of mainly stuff that you would do on a regular car, right? I mean, nothing crazy, no supercharging, none of that. But I tried to keep it within the 550 horsepower range. I didn't want to go above and beyond that. I don't believe I did. If I did, it was either under 650 or below 550. I can't really remember. I mean, I did this a while back. So, but yeah, I mean, that was my main, I guess, topic, or not topic, but that was like my main thing. I didn't want to make it unrealistic for this car, you know what I mean? So I threw in a 5-speed tranny on this thing. I didn't worry about the adjustable gears. I usually never worry about the gears in a drift car. I don't know why, it's just me, unless it needs to be fine-tuned, right? So I of course did the twin plate clutch. I did the semi-racing flywheel as well too. Carbon drive shaft differential, gets a little bit more horsepower to the wheels. I had to do the full LSD adjustable transmission. I'm pretty sure I did that. I mean, sorry, the adjustable differential. I didn't do the differential. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so we did the fully adjustable suspension. You need that for drifting. You need to be able to adjust your camber, your toe, stuff like that, right? So, now I did want to go with the sport hards, and I started drifting it with the sport hards, and I could not get it to slide. I could not really get it to the way I wanted it. So I had to go down to the comfort hards, I believe it is. Comfort hards? No, sport or comfort softs, if I'm not mistaken. The first one, or the bottom one out of the comfort. So that's the tire that I ended up going with. I did a full oil change on this, because obviously when you buy a used car, I don't think that they never come with a proper oil change in GT. So I did the oil change, did the car wash, made that thing look beautiful, yo. So if you guys don't know my setup already, it is a Fanatic CSR wheel, 6-speed shifter, elite pedals. I have the modified e-brake. I have also too the Montoya number 42 play seat. So that's what I'll be driving with for today. The tuning, again, I kind of just went out on a limb with this. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, so I kind of kept it within realism, right? I kind of stayed within the Forza tuning and the R-Factor tuning that I know, so I kind of just stayed within that. I mean, I did, I mean, all these numbers are different for, like, per game, right? So, I mean, it's very different to come from GT5, to go to R-Factor, to go to Forza, because all the tuning is different. They all have different numbers, they all have different things, right? So it's not like a universal tune that'll work on everything. So I try to keep it as best of the ability as possible that I knew how to drift. And I think I did a decent job for not really knowing what exactly I was doing in terms of that. I mean, the camber and toe is, obviously it's easy stuff, you already know it's the same every game, but in terms of the suspension wise, the dampers, the roll bars, they're a little bit different per game. So I did what I could with it, and I think I did a decent job, to be honest with you. So yeah, I ended up going with the the comfort mediums. That's what I ended up going with. I just found that it was a little bit easier to drift with, and right off the bat here, beautiful slide coming into the first section and coming right out. Now, third and fourth gear was the sweet gears for me. That was like my sweet spot. I found that I was able to get enough traction to get that rear end out and then hold it a little bit. I gave a little wall tap right there, but the big thing though, I could not get it to kind of hold on the longer sections. And I think this car would be amazing on Suba. I think super short would be amazing. Obviously, I can't do super short in this. It's only super long. But this car was very touchy when you're driving it. You didn't want to give it too much gas coming in, but you didn't want to give it too much e-brake. So kind of what I did was, when I would initiate the corners, I would just yank the e-brake once and put my foot back on the gas and then go. And it was just enough to get that rear end to slide out. And then I'd hold that counter steer. I would let the wheel rotate. And a lot of people, they like to kind of rotate the wheel first. But when you're drifting, I've been noticing the best thing to do is just to kind of let the wheel go. If you kind of flick it, it'll flick back. And it's really hard to explain because it's something that you really just have to learn how to do. It's not something that you can teach. But, I mean, you can see me struggling a little bit. Obviously, I'm not the greatest drifter in Gran Turismo 5. I've been trying. I have been. It's very difficult from Forza and R Factor. I find that it's completely different mechanics, completely different tire feel. So it is a lot different. I don't know which one to really believe right now, but yeah, I mean, I did struggle a little bit, but I mean, once I did get the hang of it, I was doing all right. As I said, I felt like I needed a little bit more horsepower coming out of these corners just to kind of keep that rear end out. And I would love a bigger steering rack. Oh my god, I would love to get some more angle in this thing. But I mean, I did what I could with it. As I said, actually, I even went into fifth gear on this longer stretch, in which I should have been doing. So we're going to give you some replay cameras. But I would like to know in the bottom comments, guys, what car would you guys like to see next done on a drifting build on Gran Turismo 5? I'm going to try and do these a little bit more regularly than I do these videos on Gran Turismo 5. I'm going to try and get some more circuit racing out for you guys as well, too. So let me know in the bottom what drift car you guys want to see next done. And maybe the type of tune or type of setup, if you want me to go naturally aspirated, all motor, if you want a muscle car, you know what I mean. Just kind of let me know the car and the type of build that you guys want me to do for next one. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was an awesome car to drift with. I think this car would do a lot better on a much smaller track base. I think it would work amazing. So if you guys want to test out on that, by all means, let me know in the bottom how it goes out for you guys. But other than that, 1970 Chevelle SS 454 big block. You guys already know what it is. Make sure you guys come back tomorrow for another video. Subscribe if you guys already haven't. Make sure you guys are following my Twitter, my Instagram. It's all on my channel page. Thank you guys very much for stopping by today. I'll be throwing out another Forza 1000 video later on in the day, as well as some State of Decay. We're doing big things on this channel, gentlemen, so make sure you guys come on back. It's your boy, the SLAPTrain. I'm out. Peace.